welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Blue Heart Crochet. I hope you're all doing well, taking care and staying safe out there. So I come on today with a bit of a haul, but it's a bit of an unusual haul, at least for me. So basically I got contacted by a company a couple of weeks ago now, and they wanted to give me some money to spend on yarn in their store to then show off on the channel. And the reason why it took a couple of weeks is just because I always like to do my background checks, due diligence, and I always like to make sure when I've had like messages of companies in the past saying, oh, can we send you a product to show off on the channel, I always like to make sure that it's something that I think is going to look like it's going to be good quality and that it's going to be something that relates to the channel and that people would enjoy. So yeah, I got this off a company. They allowed me to choose any yarn I want. They just said, here's a code for this amount. So what I've actually got, it went slightly over that amount, so I did have to put a couple of pounds towards the order. But then the majority of this came within that voucher. And yeah, so this is off Hobby Jobby. So I've not opened yet. So came prepared with scissors. So I must say, when I ordered it, it got dispatched within a day or two. I can't remember. I did order it late at night though, so yeah, it got dispatched really quick and it's been sent via Royal Mail, and it was the 24 postage, so that basically means for most cases it does get to you in 24 hours, just the odd time it's a bit over, but again, that's for me really quick for what you get, so pretty happy with that so far. So here we are. This is the box it's come in. It is really pretty. I do like that. And it just keeps all the yarn together, which is handy. And then these types of box are quite handy for me when I'm doing things like my genealogy, printing papers off. I'll normally put them into like a box like this before I sort them out into my binders. So boxes like these are always coming in handy if I can figure out how on earth I open this. I think it's glued down, or am I opening the wrong way? I think it is glued down. There we are. That's it. I thought I wasn't being a bit dopey, but look at that. Ooh, look at all the yarny goodness. So this shop sells a few different brands of yarn, and I opted to go for the Scapia's Katona. I may be pronouncing that wrong. If I am, no doubt Dawn from Dawn Stays in the Woven Almanac will be commenting down in the description box, because I believe these are a Dutch company, and obviously Dawn lives in the Netherlands, so she'll probably know the best way to pronounce it, or the most accurate way to pronounce it. So yeah, I decided to go for the Scapia's Katona when they said, oh, here's some yarn. First thing I decided I want to make was a little mascot for my channel. There's a pattern that I have been wanting to make to be like a little mascot for the channel for ages now, just never got around to it. So I thought if I get some yarn and earmark it to be used as that pattern, then gives me the nudge really to get it done. So the colours that I'm using are these two light blues, and they are colour 173, and then there's this other blue that I was going to use with it, and this is colour 400. So they're going to be what's the mascot for the channel. Then I was wondering, what am I gonna get the yarn for? Because when I was ordering it, I was like, I want it to be for a specific purpose, so that it's not just gonna go in my stash and sit there for ages. And actually a couple of years ago, I started making a nativity. I bought a nativity pattern set, and I wanted to make it, and I really enjoyed making it. I made Mary, Joseph the donkey and the baby Jesus. I made them all and absolutely loved them. Problem was I made them in DK weight yarn, which is what I mostly have in my stash, and it did mean that it was coming out bigger than what the pattern was made for, and it meant that I couldn't actually do a nativity scene with all the characters because it was going to be absolutely huge. So I've decided, let's do the nativity but in a smaller weight yarn, get it the accurate size, and I'll be able to do a whole little scene. So these are the yarns that I've got for it. I've decided to do it all in this Skippy's Katona. So I've got another, the 173, and that is going to be for Mary's dress. Then the skin colour, I have got 263. Now there was one skin colour which I believe was like nude or something like that, but that was out of stock on the website, so this looked like a really close colour to it, and I thought, let's chance it. And I'm glad I did chance it because it is, like, I think a really good skin colour to use. If you have a little look compared to my skin colour, it goes really well. So I'm really made up that I chose that and didn't worry about not being able to have that exact one. Then there was a part of it where, like, you know, the swaddling again for Mary, and I think a little bit for Joseph, where you did need like a white, but I went for, I can't remember, this is off-white or bridal white, whichever one it is, but it is colourway 105. I mean, I can't remember the name, but yep, it's colourway 105. I didn't want to do the pure white anyway, so I went for that. And then these colours all work for Joseph. Some of them do go for the baby Jesus in his manger. And this is colour 410. Then we have colourway 502. Then colourway 383. And finally colourway 157. So that's what we've got, and I absolutely love them. Really like the company again. As I said, can't complain. Yeah, they had, like, you know, good quality yarns on their site, and as I said, the dispatch was so quick, and then when I was back and forth with them, talking to them through the email, it was always really quick that they were getting back to me. I wasn't waiting long for a reply at all, so I couldn't really fault them, and they are definitely a company that I have bookmarked to use in the future, as I think, yeah, I really like them. And yeah, quick dispatch, you can't ever complain about a quick dispatch. And I always do like to have a stock of online companies to be able to order yarn for, because to be honest, for me, going to a yarn shop is not actually that accessible. There's not a lot near me. I think the closest to me is probably, there's one in Liverpool city centre called Abercans, but they don't have a great selection, and they're often a lot more expensive than when you're buying them online. So it is generally cheaper often to buy yarn online and just pay the postage. And then the next closest one to me is probably Black Sheep Balls, which lovely independent shop, but because of its location, it's like out in the middle of nowhere. So if I have to order from them, it is actually easier for me to order online, at least until I learn how to drive again. But yeah, so I do like to have that little stock of online companies that I really enjoy to use, and that I know are reliable, and things like that. And Hobby Jobby will definitely be going on that list, in my little bookmark folder on my laptop of yarn shops that I do like to use. Yeah, really like them. Dead easy to navigate around the website. I've not, like, I couldn't think of anything that was, you know, not great experience with them. So I will link them down below in the description box. Now I will say the link that I'm going to put in is an affiliate code link, so if you do buy through there, it doesn't cost you anything extra but it just does mean that I'll get a little maybe tiny bit of money off it, but again, absolutely no pressure. It's just, you know, go and check it out if you are looking for purchasing any yarn in the near future, because as I said, yeah, it's always nice to try out new companies, and I have been really happy trying out these, yeah, because they've been great. So yeah, I'm gonna go put this away. I think I'm actually going to keep it in the box, which I love that it's come in the box, it's so handy. I think I'm actually going to put this away in the box, just because then that's all the yarn together. I'll probably write on the side what it's for. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get around to making the mascot or the nativity, because I've got the mascot will definitely be a priority to get done within the next couple of months, but I'm trying to get wigs from 2023 off my my hook before I do cast on any more new ones. So yeah, it'll be as soon as I can get them done. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, staying safe, taking care, and I'll see you all on Friday for a craft catch up. Bye.